we'd rather you not buy it over our yard, because you don't know who'd see it and think that it could come in and nick stuff. We don't think it's fine, so if you don't mind, take it down. So how much are we going to get paid out of your video in our yard?
Nothing.
No, that's not very easy. You get paid, but we don't.
Yeah. Because I've done all the work, haven't I? No, not right now, because I'm still doing the photo.
Please take it down, please. I've asked you nicely, please take it down.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are here in Tyseley, Birmingham, B11 postcode, and we've come to take a look at McGowan grab and tipper hire. On Google it says they are called Paul McGowan Grab Hire Limited. And what can we see? Well, we have got a sharp left bend here with some sort of a gatehouse, weighbridge maybe, just there, can't really see. Lots of grabs with their arm, a sweeper, just there. Bit of a shelter here, I'm not sure what they do under that. And what looks to be an old wash, just there. And some workshops down at the back. So reading some information from ChatGPT, they were established in 2006 and they now have a fleet of over 90 specialist vehicles, including 32-ton grab and tipper lorries, which we can see right in front of us. They have craned flatbed wagons and road sweepers, they certainly do. They employ 25 people, have a £15.2 million turnover, and they are linked with Parkway Recycling Limited. So that's enough from the ground. Let's get David up and see what McGowan grab and tipper hire looks like from above. So as always, we've checked on drone assist and there are no flight restrictions in the area at all. McGowan grab and tipper hire. Let's have a look at you then, shall we?
Home point.
So there we are, 42 meters. There's the entrance. That takes a sharp left turn. There is a barrier as well, but I don't think there is a weighbridge, look. No weighbridge. What's that? Oh, it's a light. The sun is shining down on the screen, quite difficult to see. Loads of parking, look at all that. And the site stretches all the way back into this corner, where they've got quite a few tippers all parked up down there, look. McGowan. Another sweeper there as well. It does link up to that car park as well, where they have another gate over there. I think all this is theirs as well, actually. Yeah. Yeah, a very busy site, but it all looks nice and clean and well organised to me. Just don't look at next door. Obviously a lot of vehicles are out working, which is good for business, isn't it? Good for business. Just a few people walking around with high-vis. Oh, they've spotted the drone, look. Oh dear. But I do believe the site ends at the end of that workshop just there. And that would be their boundary, right just there, look. But that is a lot of staff vehicles that must be out in these lorries. So let's get the whole site in one shot and do a 360-degree photo for Google Maps and see where the video takes us next. am I filming? McGowan. Yeah, when you saw my camera earlier, I was filming you. Because topic of conversation at the moment, isn't it? Bin lorries. You want it even more now? You want it even more now? No thanks. I'm making a video about McGowan at the minute.
What? Why are you making a video about
YouTube?
What?
Just for a YouTube video.
We haven't actually to do that.
No, it's for me. For me. I put it on my YouTube video, just industrial estates.
Why? We'd rather you not buy it over our yard. Because you don't know who'd see it and think they could come in and nick stuff.
Nah, it'll be fine, mate. I always do it.
You might think it's fine, but we don't think it's fine. So if you don't mind, take it down.
I'm nearly finished now. Just got one more big photo to do for Google Maps.
Yeah, but why? Why are you doing that?
What it is, I go around industrial estates,
Yeah.
I make little videos of different sites.
Yeah.
When I upload it, if so many people watch it, I get paid, that's all.
Yeah, but so how much are we going to get paid out of your video in our yard?
Nothing.
No, that's not very is it? You get paid, but we don't.
Yeah.
Would
Because
you
I've done
mind
all the
taking
work,
it
haven't I?
down now?
No, not right now, because I'm still doing the photo.
Please take it down, please. I've asked you nicely, please take it down. Because it's not, we haven't asked you to do it.
I know you've not.
You've come along and done it yourself, so
Yeah.
I'd like you to take it down.
No, thank you.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Well, I've seen police come out to occasions like this where people won't do what they're asked to do. Why are you doing it over our yard? Do it over this yard here.
What do they do?
I don't know what they do.
It's got to be an interesting place, you know what I mean? Some grab lorries and tippers and sweepers.
Why?
Because I found that a little bit interesting and I thought...
You might find it interesting.
Yeah, my
but
viewers
my
might.
boss might not find it interesting that you're making money out of it.
You never know.
No.
He might like it. He might like the footage.
No, he might not like the footage. He's a very private person. What he does is his own.
Well,
And,
you never know until you ask him, mate, dear.
well, I know him. He's my brother.
Is this him?
No, this is not him. This is one of his employees.
Right, okay.
Where is it now?
Just there. I've just finished the photo, that's all. I only do about 10 minutes drone footage and then a photo.
As I said to you. Huh? Yeah, it's just as it is.
It's only a little YouTube video about the site, mate. Nothing to worry about.
You never came and asked permission. Could you do it?
Too dangerous, isn't it? I can't walk on there.
No, you could have walked across the road. You seen me sitting there on the fence. You seen me sitting there. You could have walked and said, would you mind if I do this? But you didn't.
I don't want to get you involved.
I think what we worry about is
I don't want to get you involved.
I'd have said to you either yes or no. But you just took it on your own back to do it.
what are you trying to do?
He's doing a YouTube video, this is what he's saying, of the yard and grab lorries.
Right. We're concerned about security, so we don't want people knowing what vehicles
That's what I
we've
just
got
said to
in
him.
there. There's an issue. People see that yard, they see the amount of kit that we keep in there overnight. If you put in video footage or anything on the internet, there's a massive security concern there.
What kit? Just vehicles?
Yeah,
Well,
it's probably £5-6 million worth of
stuff
Vehicles.
in that yard.
Vehicles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can the vehicles be seen from the road?
yeah,
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Well, you're putting it on the internet and displaying it to everyone.
we're
That's the
objecting.
problem.
We don't want people to know what's in there.
If I
Just
went
from
on
a
any of your
security
social medias, your website, your Facebook or anything, would I see your
No.
vehicles in your yard?
You'd see a
No.
singular vehicle on
You'd
its
see
own.
a lorry.
You wouldn't see what's in there. No.
What about Google Maps? What can you see from above?
It doesn't matter. I
It
don't
does,
wanna
'cause your
get into
comparison.
I don't want to get into. If you go on Google Maps, they're not our vehicles.
It's Birmingham City Council
so it doesn't
vehicles
show
that are
you
in
what's
there.
The Google plane can fly over at any moment and update the map.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
I'd want to reduce as much.
You can't. That's what I'm
Exposure as
saying.
you can.
You can't.
As I said to you, you never even asked permission.
Neither did Google.
Yeah, but Google you can't stop because they're flying so many fucking thousands of feet in the air doing it.
Yeah. Me, you can't stop.
You are 30 feet from me and you never asked.
Yeah, you still can't stop me.
Why not?
You can't stop Googling.
Well,
You
I've
can't
seen
stop
people
me.
chasing people and fucking
I'm not running anywhere.
smashing them.
You won't be doing that.
No, I'm not saying I would do that to you, but you could have had the decency to ask. You could have come over and said, excuse me, would you mind if I did this?
Would you, you know, if you owned a business, like premises, and you had vehicles parked up, and someone was flying a drone over them, you wouldn't have any concern or questions to the
You're
person?
making no attempt to hide the vehicles. That's what I'm saying. If you were hiding something that's not visible from the public highway, if I was showing like the diesel tank that's hidden in the corner or something like that, you know, you might have a point. But your argument is the assets, the vehicles.
No, it's the safety of
someone,
the place.
someone could map that yard.
Yeah, they will do. Google.
From above. Yeah, and they could come up with a plan to whatever they're going to do to try and, as a security concern. That's what we're worried about. So all we're trying to do is defend.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Taking stuff goes missing from there all the time.
I don't think what I've done today is going to put you in any further risk of being targeted.
Yeah, but why are
So
you
as long
doing
as my intent isn't to do anything criminal, you know.
Why are you doing it?
Who are you, like what you do?
I do normally tell people if we leave things on a good note. So let's just see how it goes, because this gentleman is just persistent, is saying, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? I've told you. Do you know when you put a video onto YouTube?
Why are you doing it specifically here? There's a yard down the road, Birmingham City Council yard. Go and do it there.
I just did it there, right? And guess what happened? The security came out. Hold on, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. The security guard came out and assaulted me, right? So
have we tried to do that?
Hold on. You just asked me, why don't you do it up the road? I'll explain why. Because I've just done it up there and I got assaulted and the police have come and it's took about an hour of my time, yeah?
So obviously, because the police have come, you shouldn't be doing it.
You're making assumptions that I'm doing something wrong.
Why did you get assaulted down there then, if you're doing nothing wrong?
Because people are under the misbelief that someone flying a drone over and doing photography warrants an assault.
No, I didn't say that he...
That's why I was assaulted, because he felt...
Who called the police?
Security guards.
Did you call the police, or did he?
He called the police because he believed me using self-defence was an assault on him. So the police arrived, saw the footage. Now it's up to them to decide who was in the wrong.
So you've walked 50 feet to do the same again and maybe get assaulted again?
Was that a threat?
No, it's not a threat.
Thank you.
Not a threat.
Please don't.
I said you've walked 50 feet, 100 feet. It could easily.
I hope it don't.
No,
it's not looking good for Birmingham, this ain't.
I'm not saying it will. What I said to you is, but you've done the exact same. You're getting assaulted down there.
I think you'd get a much better response
if you ask people.
Genuinely, if you wanted to get photography, like you know, we try and push business. And,
it's fantastic.
But
from what I've seen, you've got nothing to worry about, and I get your concerns, but you have to have security. You have to have some sort of protection from people that want to do you wrong. You can't just blame, oh, you're taking a photo. What about if somebody sees that?
No one's blaming.
What if somebody sees your photo or your video and comes and robs us? Yeah, that's not my fault.
Well, it is.
No. You can't blame that on me. You can't blame that on Google. When the Google streetcar goes by and somebody's come, if you found somebody who's found guilty of robbing your site, and when you found on their computer history that they've used Google, and they use Google Maps to look at the site 2 days prior, you can't blame Google for that, can you?
But Google wouldn't actually, all they show is the frontage there, but you flew that around the yard.
I get where I understand your point.
Yeah.
But what we're trying to do is minimise that as much as we can.
Yeah.
That's
So you've got your job to do. I've got my job to do. My job is an industrial estate YouTuber. So as I go around industrial estates, I pick out little companies, do a 20-minute video, not an hour, like it's just happened down there.
If you approach us first,
if I do,
probably help you.
let me explain. If I do, then I've got some sort of loyalty to you. And when you say, right, I want you to blur out all the regs, blur out faces, don't. But then when I have involvement, there's got to be some sort of mutual contract, mutual agreement, hasn't there? I can't just say I'm going to post what I want, because you've been kind enough to let me on or give me permission.
No, we haven't though.
No, in that scenario.
Sorry. Yeah.
So that's why I don't go down that road, because I just want to be free to post whatever I want. But if I see loads of litter or like an oil spill or something like that, I don't want to be cutting it out. I want to be saying, right, that's bad. That company needs to do better. I just want to be impartial and just report what I see.
No,
it's more of a security.
Like I sat on that fence and just pick it up in case anybody does run off with it.
It's okay.
I sat in that fence and you could have said to me, excuse me, would you mind if I did this?
Yeah.
And I'd have said,
the chances are...
no, you could have asked, you could have said, and you'd have probably got a better response down there if you'd have asked. But I sat there and you here on your phone for 10, 15 minutes and you could have said, excuse me, would you mind if I did this?
This is not how I operate, my friend, and I know that you would operate differently, but this is how I do it.
Yeah, but different people
if you
operate differently, like you just said.
Yeah, but if
you'd have said to me, excuse me, would you mind if I did it?
I get your point.
I said, yeah, fly it around. Oh, 10 minutes, yeah, carry on.
But the people that do that might get a lot of no's, and they might not make a lot of videos. No. You might have said no.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have stopped you, would it?
That's disrespect to the gentleman who I've now built up a little rapport with.
Disrespectful in a way.
No, because I'm leaving you alone. I've not come in to interact with you.
You're not actually leaving anybody alone.
Can you tell them across the road as well? I've not come anywhere near your entrance.
We've come out here to talk to you because you flew that all around the yard. That's why.
Yeah, I always do it, my friend.
No, I know you kind of bullish. You always do it. You got assaulted down there. You just said.
Why do you think that's justified?
No, I don't think it's justified at all.
Do you want to see the video when it comes out?
No, I don't want to see anything. But I
can send you the link.
I thought you should have come over and said, excuse me, would you mind if I did this?
So we just disagree on that.
That's all.
You think you're entitled to a request?
Flying it round.
Oh, you don't mind if I fly it around?
No, you've just done it, so. Look,
yeah, but after thinking about it,
road now, do you? Is it?
After thinking about it, he's probably watched your videos. He just wants a bit of merchandise.
Yeah, what's your thing?
No, listen, mate. You don't be scared of everyone in live. Hello, mate. You watch your videos, have you?
Of course I did.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Seeing the bike at the stop, pull the truck over there for you.
There you go, mate. That's your key ring.
Have a good one, bro.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
Cheers, pal. Yeah.
So he's watched that down there.
I'm happy. I understand who you are. I know who you are.
Okay.
I don't know who
Thank
you
you.
are, but I know.
Thank you.
There's something more than you're just trying to scope the place out.
Definitely not.
Is our concern.
Definitely not. Just doing a video. I find the company interesting. I know you've got. Well, this is my script that I've just read out about the company. Hopefully it's accurate. 90 specialist vehicles, including 32-ton grab and tipper lorries, crane flatbed wagons and road sweepers.
That's it.
Last year you did 15.2 million, 25 employees, and you're linked with Parkway Recycling.
That's it.
Just very detailed, very basic details. Get a visual from the ground, from above, and move on. 20 minutes. Thank you.
The gentleman's just come over and verified to me that
Thank you.
You're not looking to do something else.
Yeah.
As I can see.
And you mentioned Google Maps. It's a different site.
Yeah. If you look at Google Maps, see they're all bin lorries. So
Oh, okay.
all of these bin lorries are now down the road.
I was complimenting you on your line painting, how you've really done, laid it out well.
So this yard was operated by the council.
That's
They moved
explains
out
it.
down the road. We've moved in.
The council is still mud, so they moved here while there was,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
Building site.
all that mud there.
So there's a yard. So we used to operate from Montague Street, much smaller depot, and there was another council site opposite. That council site closed. This council site closed, changed hands, and there was another one, third one somewhere else. They built that huge site over there
Yeah.
and put everything into one.
Yeah.
And then we took advantage of the fact that this site was empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically moved across from Montague Street into vacant.
Have you ever seen Asheville aggregates?
I have, yeah.
On YouTube. Well, I've actually been down, did the same.
Have you?
Took the drone over there as well.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
quite near to Heathrow, so I needed permission for that one from the airport.
That's Dan, is it?
It's what,
Is
sorry?
it Dan, the lad who runs
Dan.
it?
Dan wasn't there, but Terry was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the right.
So if you did type djaudits in and the word Asheville, you'll see my visit there. Because, you like to see competitors' places and stuff,
Yeah.
There's so many reasons
How many
why
followers do you have? How many people are-
it's subscribers, over 200,000 on YouTube.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, but he's got 500,000, so he's much bigger.
Yeah. But that's a good bit of good traction. That you've
Yeah, but by putting one video out every day, you get some decent money.
It's nuts.
Yeah, so when I started doing it, I did it to see what YouTube would pay, and then I was so impressed, I carried on.
Where are you from?
Leicester. But I've been all over, he's from London, he's from West Drayton, Asheville. So it just goes to show how far I do travel. But that's it, guys. I'm going to pack up now. I don't like to make the videos too long.
If you want to, it's up to you. Yeah, I'm not worried.
No, because if I go on, then I do get close-up shots of things, and it's just hassle editing stuff out. Like, you know. But from above, I stayed nice and high, mate. Always above roof height. So
Right.
it's all good. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
All right. Thank you.
Take care. I'm going now, my friend. No hard feelings, okay?
Oh, no, just a video of the vast, mate.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, no problem. But
Yeah.
I know you say you get different responses.
Yeah.
to different things.
Yeah, sometimes it will result in not many videos being made if I did that. But if I just stay out of the way and just get it done. But
You get people in the eyes watching things like them go up.
yeah, yeah.
All right then. So, thank you.
And that does conclude the video from McGowan Grab and Tipper Hire. It sounds like they're still quite a small family business. My brother or something like that, he said. But a nice decent site. They inherited it from the council. They didn't have to do any concrete. Now then, the location of the DJ Audits keyring on this video will be under the pallet just there, look. Under the pallet. So if you are one of the first people to watch the video and you do want a keyring, good luck with that. And no hard feelings. They're just trying to protect their little family business, which obviously means a lot to them. But now they see that a drone flyer out in public isn't that weird after all. When somebody comes up and asks for a keyring and gives you a reference on the spot, that was the turning point on this video. That was enough. And now I think when they see people flying drones out in public in the future, they'll be like, well, they flew it over our yard, so they're definitely allowed to fly it over the park, over the church, over wherever they see it, wherever they may see it, or even if somebody does it here again. Education has been passed. The public are now in a better place. The world is a better place. So if you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.